Mga kada tuwing may kalamidad gaya po ng bagyo at lindol, madalas po nating naririnig ang mga salitang act of God at force majeure. At marami din tayo nababalita ang mga nangyayaring mga aksidente sa ating sa iba't ibang kada. Katulad na lamang po nitong nakalipas na bagyong si Krising. Marami po tayo nabalita ang mga aksidente gaya po nung isang buntis sa Davao Occidental na namatay matapos mabagsakan ng puno ng niyog habang pauwi. Meron din pong mga naibalitang bata naman na tinangay ng malakas na agos ng baha at nahulog sa malaking hukay ng napuno ng tubig sa ginagawang kalsada sa Batasan Hills, Quezon City. At ang huli, meron din tayo nabalita ang naanod na sasakyan dahil sa malakas na agos ng baha sa Caloocan City na naging dahilan sa pagkamatay ng dalawang sakay na nito. Ang tanong, sino ang mananagot, attorney, sa mga ganitong klaseng pagkakataon at anong mga kaso ang pwedeng i-file at kanino? Diba? Para po masagot ang mga katanungan ito, amiga.
Yes, makakasama po natin si Attorney Rowell Ilagan. Welcome to Kada Umaga. Kamusta po?
Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
morning.
Isang maulan at malamig na umaga sa ating lahat.
Thank you for being here, attorney. Alam namin na challenge,
Yes.
bumiyahe
Thank you for
dito sa
coming.
mga panahong ito. Kaya ang tanong namin, siguro unahin na muna natin, attorney, itong halimbawa, itong case ng 23-year-old na buntis sa Davao Occidental na nabagsakan ng puno ng niyog habang pauwi. Yung mga ganitong klaseng incidents, it's not isolated, it happens to a lot of people. Sino pong mananagot sa mga ganito? Wala po bang pananagutan ng kahit sino man? Is this what we call an act of God?
Okay. Nangyayari yung mga ganitong mga situations. Meron din tao o kaya naman sasakyan. Ito yung mga nadadamage, di ba? Ito bang situations na ito, cover to na tinatawag natin quasi-delic or torts, kumbaga. Ibig sabihin, yung taong nakagawa ng damage at saka yung victim, wala silang contractual obligations. Similar to this case.
Okay,
Yung
yes.
puno,
Oo.
tapos yung babae na na-injure. Okay?
Oo.
Ang tanong ngayon, sinong maging liable?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
sino
correct.
magiging liable? Of course, ang tatanungin natin, sino yung owner ng puno?
Okay.
If you're owner ng puno, you have a right to own that. That is your property right. And that is, of course, protected by law. But your ownership has limitations. The limitation is you should not injure the right of others. Okay? So the moment that you injure the rights of others, then you will become liable.
Okay.
But in this case, complicated to. It is really a factual issue. Okay?
Complicated siya, no?
Complicated.
Sino sa gitna ng
Halimbawa, may puno ka. Yung puno naman, matibay. Hindi siya matandang puno, hindi siya decaying na puno. Just because may bagyo, na putol yung puno and it caused damage dun sa babae.
Okay.
Okay? Ang tanong ngayon is, it is the issue on negligence. Negligence on
Nung
the part
may-ari.
of the owner.
Oo.
Kung mapapatunayan ng may-ari because karapatan niyan magkaroon ng puno na wala naman siyang negligence, acts of God, puno yun, kahit wala namang bagyo, hindi siya tutumba, I don't think the owner of the tree will be liable.
The owner of the tree or the owner of the lupa where the tree
Is-
stands.
yes,
Oo.
yes.
So, nakalagay daw dito na matagal nang nakatayo ang puno ng niyog at marupok na umano ang mga ugat nito.
Okay, kaya sinasabi ko, pag dinala yan sa court, it's a factual issue.
So,
Correct.
okay.
Okay,
So
it's a factual issue.
So then authorities can go to the puno ng niyog and examine this to
Yes.
see kung ito ay malakas pa,
Decaying na.
if there was a way that the owner of the land could have prevented it by
Yes.
cutting it.
Yes. Kumbaga, of course, you're the owner of that property. You have a duty or diligence to protect your property na dapat hindi siya maka-injure sa ibang tao. Okay?
Kasi I can just imagine, ito pong 23-year-old na ito, buntis, di ba, anong gagawin ng kanyang asawa?
Tama.
What should her husband do?
So the legal remedy is, of course, to file a case against the owner of the land
Okay.
where the tree is planted.
Okay.
Okay.
Paano kung nasa common area? halimbawa ito ay, 'di ba?
Daan
Parang
ng ibang tao, correct.
puno sa daan.
Yun ang isa pang challenge natin.
Yun.
Who should be liable for that, di ba?
Oo.
Normally, yung owner if it's a private property, so yung owner ng land.
Correct.
Okay? Kung puno naman siya na walang may-ari, sino nga habulin natin? Pwede ba natin sabihin na since nasa public property siya, it's owned by the state?
Local government.
Kung hindi naman ang local government ang naglagay ng puno na yun, ang nagtanim ng puno na yun.
Hindi nila fault yun,
So it's a
parang
complicated
ganon. Oo.
issue, okay? Another challenge is to identify who should be held liable. Generally, it is the owner of the land where the plant is,
Oo. Okay.
kung saan nakalagay yung puno.
Okay. Second incident.
Ito,
Go ahead,
baka pwede
amiga.
to. Kasi ito, alam natin kung sino naglagay nito. Ito naman, batang tinangay na malakas na agos ng baha at nahulog sa malaking hukay na puno ng tubig sa ginagawang kalsada sa Batasan Hills,
Hindi
Quezon City.
puno.
Puno.
na. Puno na
Nasa
naman.
Tagalog ko. Ayan, bakit hinaya ng mga magulang ang bata na naglalakad po sa how do you say this? Rumaragasan baha.
Rumaragasan
Baha. Dahilan para siya ay mahulog sa hukay.
Okay,
May
ito muna.
pananagutan.
Sinong
Oo.
mananagot?
Okay, so
attorney?
just to clarify, so may ongoing construction,
Okay, yes.
and then may bagyo,
Yes.
and then may bata, yung bata tumakbo,
Doon sa may
doon sa ginagawang
Oo.
construction,
Kung saan may hukay.
kung saan may hukay, and
Oo.
then namatay yung bata.
Hindi siya namatay.
Or injured.
Okay.
Okay. The question is, who should be held liable in that
Correct.
situation?
Is it
When
the
there is
magulang or the local government na
Na may
nagkaroon-
ginagawa sa street.
Another complicated legal issue, but there is a provision in our law in Civil Code 2189. Cities, municipalities, and provinces are liable for the damages caused by the defective roads
Okay.
or construction under its supervision and control.
Okay.
Okay? That will be the provision that will govern in this case. Okay? But again, there are a lot of factual issues that must be proven. Okay? Una-una, sasabihin ng kung sino man nagpa-construct nun, dapat wala doon ng bata in the first place.
Yeah,
Why
yun
would
ang
the
sasabihin.
parents allow the kid to be there, especially under that circumstances?
Actually.
Ang sasabihin naman ng family ng bata, dapat may safety measures that are in place to make sure that the construction, kahit may bagyo man o wala yan, hindi siya makakos ng danger or entice, especially the children, na pumunta doon, dahil pumunta doon, pwede silang ma-injure.
correct.
Okay? So those are the things that must be presented in court. Kung sino makakapag-prove ng factual issues doon sa defense nung may-ari ng construction, on the other hand naman, doon sa victim, that they will say the negligent yung construction. So yun yung papapanigan ng korte.
Kaya lagi natin sinasabi, kung hindi naman yan importante, doon na lang muna kayo sa inyong mga tahanan or
Safe yung tahanan
evacuation
nyo,
centers. It is not a good time to
Exactly.
go out.
Yes, correct.
'Di ba? Kasi nga may mga ganyang insidente. And then last, attorney, balitang-balita rin ito na naanod ang isang sasakyan sa malakas na agos ng baha sa Caloocan City na naging dahilan sa pagkamatay ng 2 sakay nito. Ayon dun sa mga, of course, dun sa mga government o local government authorities, at saka dun sa mga residente doon, pinipigilan daw nila yung sasakyan from crossing that particular road kung saan parang it's a road na tabi ng creek na nag-overflow na.
Okay.
So they were telling that the car not to cross pero dumiretso pa rin. Ang nangyari, naanod tuloy yung kotse at napunta sa creek at nung na-discover na hindi na patay na yung driver nito at yung hindi pa mahanap yung sakay niya. So, sinong mananagot dito, attorney?
Okay. My first question is, private car or public
It's a
utility?
private car, yes.
Private car. Okay, so in that case, sa akin, assumption of risk yun eh. Especially in that circumstance, sinabihan na siya na it's dangerous. Of course, if you're a driver, you know na it's dangerous, na ituloy yun. You assume the risk. You assume the risk na kung ano man mangyayari sa'yo, walang liable kahit sino. Okay? It will be a different matter if yung sasakyan is a public utility vehicle.
Okay.
Because if it's a public utility vehicle, mas mataas yung required na diligence na na-expect sa kanila. Extraordinary diligence.
Yes, yes.
So, kung tinuloy niya, you're required to exercise extraordinary diligence, then you will be liable in that situation.
Oo, pero attorney
Kung may
sa
mga nakasakay doon sa jeep or sa
yes,
public...
pag public transportation
Public
ka talaga malaki yung
Yes.
accountability
Yes.
mo. Pero sapat na ba attorney yung parang kung sino lang yung nandun na
Na magsasabi.
nag-wave lang na this
Ang
is
point ni
not.
Mama P is walang sign na nakalagay na
Or
bawal
maybe
kayo
they
dumaan
should have
dito.
closed that road.
Yes, closing the road.
Yes,
begin with.
but of course, if you're a driver, meron ka namang discretion
Yeah.
to really decide kung kaya mo ba or hindi.
Kasi they don't even, yung mga nag-warn sa kanya, don't even look like traffic enforcers. They just look like parang residents of that
residents.
area.
Pero ang magiging defense dyan is, alam mo may bagyo. Alam mo may
ganon.
bagyo for a fact that na may bagyo. May warning, iba-ibang warning. So, you should have stayed.
Attorney Rowell, how, in actuality, nangyayari ba talaga ito na may mga tao na nagkakasuhan dahil sa baha?
Yes, meron. In fact, merong case, ito yung landmark case dun sa naging liable yung City of Manila. Kasi yung isang pasahero, sumakay siya ng jeep, pero bago siya nakasakay sa jeep, nahulog siya sa uncovered manhole.
Oh, no.
Ang tanong ngayon, sino ngayon ng family ng victim, yung City of Manila. And in that case, the City of Manila was held liable. Because citing the provision that I cited earlier, that the cities, municipalities, and provinces are liable for the damages caused by the defective works and construction under their control and supervision.
Kasi ngayon, yan ang nangyayari ngayon, nagtuturoan na tuloy because of all the accidents that happen, lahat ng mga inconveniences.
Sa akin, ang bottom line is, of course, we have acts of God, calamities, disasters, and all. But at the end of the day, the issue is negligence. If you can attribute negligence to these individuals or these people, then you can claim damages from them.
Ayun. Kaya, attorney, bigyan mo na lamang po ng advice ang ating mga kada, especially after the aftermath of krising. If they need any legal advice, saan po ba kayo pwedeng makontak?
Okay. I'm the president of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, Quezon City, which is the biggest chapter in the Philippines. We have 13,000 members, lawyers, and also we offer free legal services. That is one of the thrusts of the IBP, to offer free legal services. So you can check our page, IBP QC chapter, or IBP QC Legal Aid Clinic. So madami po kaming mga volunteer lawyers na nagbibigay ng service. Also, one of our flagship projects is the Barangay Legal Aid Caravan. So last term, naikot po namin lahat ng barangay. We have provided legal aid consultations to them.
And in what particular instance can they seek legal remedy pagkatapos nitong bagyong nakaraan lamang?
Hindi naman po. Pupunta lang po sila sa office namin sa City Hall, sa old building sa 4th floor. They can check our Legal Aid Center, IBP Quezon City. And we are more than willing to
Mas
to help
mabuti
po.
pa talagang na
Yes.
magkumonsulta sila, di ba?
Tama po.
Correct.
Para malaman kung meron talagang pananagutan at merong kailangang managot.
Tama po.
Thank you very
so
much, attorney, for
also.
being
Thank you,
here.
thank
Please
you.
stay safe.
Stay safe lahat and dry mga kada kayo din. Kung wala po kayong kailangan puntahan, huwag na po muna lumabas ng bahay. At syempre alam natin walang may gustong aksidente or sakuna na dulot po ng force major. Bagamat po mahirap itong pigilan at iwasan, ang pinakamabisang panglaban natin dito ay ang pagiging handa, lalo na po sa panahon ng kalamidad. Stay safe mga kada.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.